Today's mug moment is from Matthew 27, verse 32. Along the way, they came across a man named Simon who was from Cyrene, and the soldiers forced him to carry Jesus' cross. So here's this man, Simon. He's a bystander along the road as the procession is going up the hill towards the place of the skull, as it's called. You'll hear about that tomorrow. And this man, Simon, is standing on the sideline, and the soldiers pick him. He is the lucky winner who gets handed this heavy wooden beam covered in Jesus's blood, and he's told, you're going to carry it the rest of the way. I was thinking of old game shows like The Price is Right, where you have this crowd and everyone wants a chance to win the money and the prizes, right? And so everyone in the crowd is going crazy and they're cheering and they're screaming and they're jumping up and down trying to draw attention to themselves. And I can only imagine in this moment, Simon is the exact opposite. He wants to shrink back. He wants to hide. There's no way. He wants to be drawn into what is unfolding. The last thing he wants to do is take up the burden of this cross, put it on his shoulder, and participate in this. No one in this crowd wanted that task. And yet, aren't we called to do the same thing? Doesn't Scripture tell us that we are to take up our cross daily? That we are to carry our cross, that we are to follow Christ, that we are to be obedient, even if it means persecution, even if it means hardship, even if it means trial, even if it means people will slander us and mock us and say all sorts of evil against us. You see, the road to Golgotha was an ugly, brutal road. And sometimes this life is going to be ugly and brutal as well. But at the end of the crucifixion comes the resurrection. We too will share in the resurrection if we are willing to give our lives for what Jesus has called us to give. So today, I just encourage you, lay yourself before him and just say, God, you've got it all. I am obedient even unto death.